Hey guys, this is What If here, and welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 2 Championship mode for race 4 of 12 in the Truck Series season. We're going to Gateway. Last race was at Martinsville. We managed to get a win there for the second win of the season. Gateway is a track that I've practiced a lot off camera for this race in particular, and I tell you, I don't know what else to do. It's going to be a tough track and race, so... Settings, we're going to bump the tire and fuel down to ×2 because if you do ×3, they'll pit like a couple laps before halfway, and it can cause a lot of just wonky issues, so we're just going to bump that down to ×2. 25% race length, same stuff as always. So there you go. Here's the standings going into this race. You have a 10-point lead over Briscoe. Just got to try to manage a decent finish to maintain this lead, because I know next race is Gateway, this race is Gateway, and next race is Iowa, and I don't know how I'm going to do it there. So, really got to just try to get a decent one here, so... Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to throw in a custom setup, which you'll be able to see in a couple seconds, and then we'll get right into qualifying. Here's the setup we're going with. Again, really nothing too crazy. The wedge is all the way down to 45, and the fourth gear is extended to 105. Now, I try not to mess with fourth gear unless I know what I'm doing. I think this should be the best idea. There's really no other way to really make the car go any faster in the straights, it seems like. So... it's either have it just max out or not max out enough and not get enough speed. So I don't know. So this is what we're going to go with. Let's just see where we start here in this qualifying run. Actually, I'm going to mess with this. I'm going to mess with fourth gear just so it's at just the normal one. 105 is maxing out way too much. I was able to listen to the game for the first time in quite some time, and yeah, it's maxing out a little bit too early in the straights, so we're just going to keep it at 1. Off turn 4, we'll see what this lap time is. I don't think it's going to be very good, and 18th, so that's actually not terrible, but I don't know. We'll see how this kind of plays out. Who got the pole? Hope it's not Briscoe. And okay, Christopher Bell and Briscoe 6. Okay, that's good for our points. Let's just get this race going. Actually, we're gonna mess again with the grill tape. We're gonna bump it up to 45, and that should be good. I don't know. It's just I'll get into more detail when the race starts here. So here we go. Get ready. And green flags are underway here. I think it's 40 laps, I believe. Okay, 40 laps. And the fuel is at 36. Now, the weird thing about Gateway on this game is the fuel burns a lot more than what the estimated time shows. So, for example, in this case, since it's 36 laps, that it says here, it might not really be 36. It might be like 30 laps, because this track is really wide and long. It's kind of like a Darlington, but much longer. Even though I think the length distance is shorter than Darlington, but it's Darlington in a sense where each corner is different. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So we actually lost a spot in that start. I didn't even pay attention to that. So let's just try to get to the bottom here. Try and gain as much spots as possible. Dive bomb ahoy! And now, my God, there goes our front bumper. It just obliterated it. And this is where, I praise the difficulty for this, auto hard a lot, but this is where it just gets stupid, because they're just nonsensically dumb on the straights. It just doesn't matter how good you get into the corner, how good your entry is and your exit, they just gain on you in the straights. And that's, I feel like the worst part of the auto hard difficulty is just, really, I think all it is just, they just make them faster, and that's about it. So... It just shows its ugly head at these kind of tracks, and it is annoying, because it just doesn't matter what you really do. It just you can have the best setup to go into the corners, but if you won't have much of anything in the straights, at least from what I've seen, at least on this track. We're just gonna try to salvage whatever we can in this race. I don't know. I'm just it's even at wedge at 45, it's still fucking tight off the corner. It is just not an ideally handled car, or truck. It just sucks. Turn 1 is our only corner to gain anything, and then after that we just kind of have to hang on. That's really what it boils down to at this point. Just dive bomb turn 1 and just hope to hang on for the rest of the corners. Yep, we're just going to dive bomb turn 1, fly by Austin Hill, get to the inside of Crafton, go a little bit side, like we're like drifting on the curves there. So, yep, we gain another spot. Now we just kind of have to chill until we get another one in the turn 1. It's just, that's their only corner to do anything. And all that. Just really, like, even going into turn 3 now, just kind of really have to set yourself up. Just kind of keep the truck on the bottom and then just go from there. So kind of like that, but it just gets tight. It's almost like New Hampshire levels of tight, like from NASCAR Heat Evolution. Like it's like on that same plateau, and that's never a good sign. So here we go, just throw it into 1. Good lord, I mean it worked. I mean we gained like what, 3 spots there. We're gonna probably lose it all in the straights. So, yeah, there we go. We lost 1. It was 2, and 3. Yeah, it was. Oh my god, I hate it. It's so annoying. I don't know. Throw it into turn 3. I can't get the truck to bite off the corner. Like, it's just so fucking tight. God. I mean, we gained some spots. And we're gaining some spots here and there. I don't know. I feel like Gateway is one of those tracks where, like, it's so... I guarantee it's like really awesome to drive on, like maybe in iRacing or something, but like this is just not the case. It's just just a pain. Well, I mean, we get by Crafton again, or try to get by him. We could just kind of finish this first half of the race inside the top 15, kind of like Atlanta. I think we'll be in okay hands, as long as Briscoe doesn't win the race, because they get like a 5-point bonus for winning a race. And also, ooh, that's a new paint scheme. I guess exclusively for Gateway. So, ooh, Briscoe's in his, that's a neat paint scheme. He's definitely dropping like a rock, which is good for me. So, yeah. Really need to use the lessons learned from what I discussed in Martinsville. Like, you can really just throw it into these corners so much deeper than what you might expect. Like, say if you have, like, a normal braking zone, try to, like, go, like a quarter of a second or a tenth of a second past it, or just barely by it. Like I normally try to brake like right where those safer barriers like begin in turn 1. That seems to be the best way to brake, and then in turn 3 you can almost go almost like all the way into the corner before you hit the brake. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know where to say I brake at. Like maybe right at the yellow NASCAR signs. I just ran to Briscoe because I was trying to focus on what my braking zone is, so you people at home can understand what I'm trying to say. And I screwed myself out of a position. I'm just stupid. So 31 to go. Crafton's like blocking the bottom here, so we'll just try to set him up here for next lap. Basically, there's no point of trying to do anything this lap now. Let's try this again. I don't know what it is with these trucks at Gateway. They just always exit the corner like just terribly. Like you see how they do it off of 4, and I just botched turn 1, so that's fantastic. So we'll just block the outside lane here and block the inside. Is that Corbin Forster 14th? That is, goddamn, that's awesome. All right, so yeah, this is another wasted lap pretty much. Oh, I can't. It's just I mean, it's challenging, but I just think, at least at this track, it's just not the challenge I kind of want. It just feels like, I don't know, like it doesn't feel properly balanced compared to like Martinsville, and like I guess Martinsville's the only example, and I guess Daytona as well, because Daytona like wasn't that easy of a cakewalk, so I guess I could use that as an example. But once we get into more races in the schedule, like some are relatively decent in their their difficulty in this one, like I was saying earlier, I just feel like just the straights, it just kills us so much. We just lose a lot of time. Like if you ever do the do career mode with a 3-star truck and at Canadian Tire, and you go onto that one long straightaway, you will see like all the game's flaws like in that straightaway. Because like the stars, it's purely just speed, and I mean I'm pretty sure most people already know that by now, but it is just so evident and clear on that straightaway, because you will lose like half a second down, and it's unreal. Like it's so bad, it's so slow, and it's just the worst corner to showcase that. I don't know. I really hope they have like an R&D sort of thing like NASCAR Evolution or something, and kind of start you off with a base or like or something, and I don't know, like, I don't know, it's just, this game's way too easy. And as I'm rambling on about stuff, we're still in 13th. We kind of pulled away from Forrester and Chastain behind me. We're just kind of chilling right now. We're right there at Briscoe, but not quite enough to get by him. I don't know if it's just because our tires are starting to fall off or what, but we're doing pretty good right now. I mean, this is about as fast as the truck can possibly go. We have the grill tape up to 45%. If we bump it up any higher, it might start overheating. Actually, we could probably bump it up one more notch, because I think the max is like 232 or something, 233, so I could go a little bit higher, but this is about the best, I guess, for now. So, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing really is too much that's going to go on. So if that's the case, I'm just going to shut up and just focus and just try to, you know, strategize this plan. I don't even know if that's a word. Okay, well, I was going to go into sweat mode and then just, oh my god, what am I going to do? I gotta take right sides at least. We'll repair the damage. Actually, we'll probably just put in 1 can of fuel, 2 tires, and that'll probably be good for ourselves. I really hope we don't lose spots here. This seems to be like an okay strategy to do. Okay, we lost 2 spots. That's actually not too bad. Alright, let's do this. I had to take a drink. So we're on the inside at least. We could probably cheese a top 10. I mean, we got 22 to go, 35 in the fuel. Oh boy. Surprisingly, the damage isn't affecting the truck all too much. Oh my god, I'm gonna break my controller turning it so goddamn hard. Why is Wendell Chavis up here? Alright, Wendell, just go by so I can get to the inside. There we go. Just really need to get into turn 1 again. Oh, hello, Justine. Turn. Get that thing to the bottom. Okay. Well, that's going to get tight off 4. Okay, we'll just side draft them. Oh, God, the frame rates. Alright. Here we go. We're just going to throw it into turn 1 here and get 12th. There we go. And then, ooh, we can get 11th almost. Kind of diamond it. Ooh, that was textbook. That was juicy. That was perfect. Alright. Stay in fingers draft as long as possible. Remember, I only took 2 tires, so I don't know if that's going to hurt us in the long run, but the left sides are barely worn at all, so it would be a good thing to... I guess I'm glad I took this strategy. I probably could have just only taken a splash of fuel, and I probably could have gained more spots, but I wanted to go with 1 tank just to be sure. Because again, just because it says 32 on the tank, that doesn't mean like we can all make it to the end. Or that doesn't mean... The fuel estimation at this track, at least at this one in particular, is really, really off. And I feel like, I don't even know if that's the game's fault, but it could be just Gateway just being a really long track, and long straightaways just burns the fuel up a lot more. I don't know what the case may be. It might very well just be that. So I'm assuming that's what it is, but I just had to be, you know, sure, because if I just put in a splash and just have enough to make it to the end as of this lap or whatever, for example, we could run out of fuel, so I have to put in more for this one, just to be safe. So, I don't know, but as I'm rambling on, we're going to try to get a top 10, bump off John Hunter, side by side with Enfinger. It's like, it's good racing right now. I'll give the game that. It's good racing. I'm just scared. I don't know how the tire floss going to be. Just keeps up. I mean, they should, they can make it on fuel, I believe, so I don't think we'll have to worry about any, like, you know, fuel strategy issues or anything, or people run out of gas. At least I don't think so. But we're doing okay. We're cracking inside the top 10 right here. All right, and throw it into 1. Yaley's keeping the truck bottom open. We're just gonna take advantage of it. Not quite get the spot, but it was pretty close. So we'll just kind of just chill here. I know we can dive in the corner way deeper than them, so even if they get to our inside just a little bit, I know we can probably just outbrake them so much and then just kind of chill. This fucking corner. Oh my god. It's amazing that the wedge is down as low as it can. It's still just tight. Like, that's annoying. But at least we're in the top 10 though, so that's good. And we're ahead of Briscoe, I believe, so just throw it into turn 1, get to the inside of Yaley, but it's not going to be enough. Okay. We'll try again next lap. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking tight. My God. That's ridiculous. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it's my fault. I shouldn't have pushed it. I shouldn't have done that, apparently. 10 laps to go. We're dropping back. I mean, it was about 3 seconds. Now it's down to 3.6. I mean, I can maybe get 10th if some of these trucks up here start to lose ground and fall off the pace, but for ourselves, I mean, we can't really do much anything right now. Just gotta hang on. That one mistake where I hit the wall off too, that's gonna hurt us. I don't know too much as far as aerodynamic wise, but as far as our top 10 and our ego's concerned, yeah, it's pretty bad right now. Ooh, okay, well that changes everything. Oh God! Oh God, is there, okay, so there is a wreck. Is that Christopher Bell? And thank you, Chastain, for just drilling me. So Cindric's pitting as well. So, huh. Well, that changes everything. Huh. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Alright, we'll see what happens now. We're going to move up into 10th. Alright. I don't know how much we're going to do with this truck at this point. It's just, it's not good at all. So here we go. We'll try to get to the inside. Green flags are underway. We got 6 more to go. Try to get to the inside of Enfinger. It's not going to work. We're not going to get there. Oh my, I mean, we were kind of there, but we didn't have enough to cut down. Okay, we got to his inside now. We're in 10th. Oh, we just need to get back to turn 1 again, then we can have a shot. Oh my, Wendell Chavis. Like, what? How is he that much fat? Okay. Throwing into turn 3. Oh God, I didn't mean to get in the Enfinger. It's okay. Just keep the truck on the bottom. Try to get a good run. Just use Stuart Friesen as a wall here. Oh my God, we're gonna cheese the top 10 here. I can feel it. 5 more to go. We can just throw it off in here in the 1. Hello, Enfinger. Oh my God, it worked. It freaking worked. Oh my God, it's not gonna turn. So we'll use Enfinger as a wall. And there we go. We'll try to side draft him. And that's basically just running in him. That's side draft. Not really. So let's just throw it into turn 3. Oh, hello, Coughlin. My God. I mean, we can get top 10 out of this. That'll be a win for us. I didn't think we had much of a shot at that. But that caution saved me. Hello, Enfinger. Oh, we just blocked him. Oh my God. This is going to be great. Here we go. Get to Coughlin. Get to his inside. Perfect, but we're not going to get a run off the corner. I think that's Christopher Bell leading. We'll use Coughlin as a wall. Just keep running in him. Just get side draft. Oh my God, we can get a top 5. Oh my God. Oh no, turn. Oh my, I just can't turn to the bottom. Turn. Okay. Oh, hello, Enfinger. Okay, he's back for revenge. My controller's like squeaking. I'm turning it so, or just squeezing it so hard. Okay, I mean, we can get top 10. I'll be fine. Just don't choke it away. This truck sucks now. My God, it is just so tight. Car inside. God damn it! I can't fucking get the truck back down to the bottom. Come on! God, it's so fucking obnoxious. God! It's baffling as the tire wear isn't even that fucking bad right now. Like, I've seen it way worse in the high 60s. Just need to bring it home. That's all we need to do. Just get a top 10. We're right there. We're just gotta somehow hit our marks. White flags out for ourselves one more time around. Oh man, just end this fucking race. I've never struggled with a truck so freaking bad, but somehow gonna finish this okay. Just gotta block up high, block low. Oh my God, I don't even know who's behind me. Just block up high, block low. It's like a restrictor plate track at this point. Just get into turn 3. Just keep the truck on the bottom, even if you have to park the bus a little bit. Just get it off the corner. There we go. We'll clip the curb a little bit. Off turn 4. Nope. It's my 8th. It's my 8th. Yes. Good Lord. I've never squeezed the controller so hard. I'm almost gonna break it. Oh my god, we got 8th. We bring it home 10th. Briscoe's right behind me. I just saw that, so. Oh boy, man, we dodged a bullet. I was only expecting like a top 15, if that. Here's the race results. Christopher Bell with the win. Riley Herbier's some NASCAR Next driver got like a top 10, I think. TJ Bell in 32nd. Chase Briscoe, he got 11th, so good run for him. I saw Forrester like way back in like 28th or something on that final restart, so he moved himself all the way up to 17th. What a beast. Alright, so let's check the points. And we have an 11-point lead for Ben Rhodes. We somehow gained the point lead a little bit. That's pretty impressive, so. Alright, and we brought home another top 10, so that's a good run. I'm amazed I kind of salvaged something out of this race. Next race is Iowa, and you see Eldora, so next week will be Iowa and Eldora, so that'll be really interesting. And Iowa, I have no clue. I just don't think it's going to be good. Eldora on auto hard, it's going to be really freaking tough, so I don't have much hope for those two. But once we get to Pocono, I think from there on out we'll do decent. So those two races are really important to our championship hopes. We really just got to try to get a decent finish and then try to rebound, because I'm just fearing the worst. Yeah, we're doing okay right now and all that good stuff, so we have a little bit of a cushion, so just hope Ben Rhodes doesn't win. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters, Darren Reynolds, Scott Browning, Roland Hofer, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Jeff Gorin, and Ronnie Lazzarine for a donation. Again, I can't thank you enough for your contribution and support to the channel. It does mean a lot to me, and seriously, you guys are awesome for it, and I can't ever thank you enough for it. See you all next race at Iowa. We'll see what happens there. I mean, I don't know, so see you all there, and as always, have a good day, everyone.